Hello, beloveds. Today's topic is raise your consciousness. It means what all you allow to invite and stay in the sanctuary of your mind. What all types of thoughts, images, experiences, affirmations, repetitions of experiences, scenarios, visualizations, what all you allow in the consciousness, in your consciousness, in the sanctuary of your mind. Now, when I say raise your consciousness, it means choosing only those experiences, thoughts, or affirmations that are in alignment with your highest vision, that is directly in contact with your goals, with your priorities, with your dreams, and most importantly, raising your consciousness means that you are authentically true with yourself and you invite only those experiences, like I said, in the sanctuary of your mind that authentically represents who you are. So let us first understand what I mean by raising your consciousness. Here we have two types of consciousness, lower consciousness and higher consciousness. So lower consciousness involves feelings like hatred, anger, bitterness, resentment, unforgiveness, jealousy, all kinds of toxicity and negative emotions. And higher consciousness involves love, kindness, compassion, generosity, benevolence, forgiveness, and basically love for everything and everyone. Now, whenever you are feeling negative, let's say hatred, anger, resentment, jealousy, rage, whenever you are operating in the lower consciousness, you are likely to suffer at some level, psychologically, emotionally, physically, at all the levels actually, of which you may not even be aware. And whenever you are operating in the realm of lower consciousness, you will suffer twice, as in what kind of thoughts and images you have already created in your mind about someone or something. Firstly, there you are going to suffer, means in your own mind, and then facing the same in the reality with that person or with any situation. Plus, it will keep you in the vicious cycle of negative thoughts, and it will keep going on and on and on, because more you choose to think on those negativity, the more you will keep on adding, because our mind has the function of addition and multiplication. There is no subtraction, right? So whenever we are operating in the lower consciousness, where we are down with all negative feelings and negative thoughts, and that is a violence against your authentic self. That's what I believe. Higher consciousness involves feelings like love, kindness, compassion, and forgiveness. Forgiveness every day for everyone and everything. Now, when we are operating in the higher consciousness, meaning by thinking thoughts that involves feelings or that invokes the feelings of love, kindness, and compassion, let's say, then you are representing your authentic self and you are in touch with who you are, because that's because our real nature is love and is in love, right? So whenever you find yourself feeling any kind of discomfort or negativity and all sorts of negative thoughts, understand and acknowledge the feeling and understand that yes, this at this point of time, because of whatsoever reason, but I am at a lower consciousness, and by acknowledging my feelings and checking my thoughts, and by correcting them, meaning you now choose to shift from lower consciousness to higher consciousness. So lower consciousness involves everything that is unforgiving in nature, because something when we don't forgive and we keep on repeating in our mind, and it will lead to all other types of negative emotions. I'm taking this for a simple example to give you. So all that unforgiving stuffs are there, so you have to shift from unforgiveness to forgiveness, from lower consciousness to higher consciousness, so that you think and feel only the thoughts that that are in alignment with, that is in alignment with your authentic self. So raising your consciousness is very, very important, because here if we are operating at a lower level, then in lot of ways we suffer. Sometimes we don't realize it, but it has some impression there which is going on in the background of our mind, and that which could keep us stuck. So this week we'll set our intention to raise our consciousness. So whenever you feel triggered from within or without, you have to acknowledge that and take steps to shift from lower consciousness to higher consciousness. So by thinking and feeling the thoughts that are grounded in love, in kindness and compassion and in forgiveness, because that's who we are. Our authentic self is love and is in love. So practice this for this week. Our motto is to raise our consciousness. So let us set intention for this week to raise our consciousness. Thank you so much.